Hi, I'm Veronica, and in this video I'm going to tell you about Subspace. Subspace is an infrastructure for the entire Web3 ecosystem, and I mean for everything from NFT-based gaming to cross-chain applications and metaverses. Its point is to allow developers to deploy their applications in a truly decentralized way, and what's more important, to scale them as much as needed. The design of Subspace Network was focused on solving three fundamental issues of cryptocurrency. First one is environmental sustainability, because energy-heavy mining is not very energy efficient at all. Second one is lack of scalability, which refers to just the amount of data that you can solve for some of the systems. And the third one is increased centralization of systems, which is not a good thing, especially for the Web3. To solve this without compromising in any of the departments, Subspace created a new Layer 1 blockchain. Subspace Network blockchain is based on several years of scientific research, and that research was funded by the US National Science Foundation. After these several years of research, the developers came up with a new consensus, Proof-of-Archival-Storage. So let's position it in the whole paradigm that we have now. There is proof of work that Bitcoin and Ethereum are based upon. There is proof of stake, which is the base for Polkadot and Cardano, and there is proof of capacity, which is a relatively new consensus, and there are three big projects that are based on it. It is Chia, Burst, and Space Mesh. So proof of archival storage can be seen as a new development of the proof of capacity consensus. And what Subspace adds to the proof of capacity is a decentralized storage network. In an oversimplified way, while proving your capacity for the proof of capacity consensus, you are also storing useful blocks of blockchain for permanent storage. Let me give you an example of how this can be useful. Let's say you buy an Ethereum NFT, and in a smart contract it is only recorded that you own that NFT and not the metadata of the NFT itself. Even before your smart contract expires, if you lose your metadata, you can lose your NFT. And what Subspace allows you to do is to store this information permanently. This is leading to a full-on paradigm shift in the crypto world. Instead of miners, you now have farmers, and instead of computing power, you are now relying on the disk storage. Basically, what farmers do is they store as many unique blockchain segments as they can, and this is much more energy efficient and therefore environmentally friendly. Because the farmers operate collectively, they can operate as one single archival node. It means that none of the farmers individually has to have the full computing power and storage to store one full node, and instead they can divide it between all of them. This allows users with a wide range of server characteristics to participate, and therefore it's very beneficial for decentralization of storage and its scalability. An important aspect here that ensures the security of Subspace is that the execution of smart contracts is uncoupled from the proof of archival storage consensus. This means that none of the individual farmers have access to the state of a smart contract. Instead, the execution of smart contracts is reliant on the new class of nodes called executor nodes. There are three main usage cases for Subspace. First one is backing up history of other blockchains and parachains. Second one is storing NFT metadata. And third one is it allows to leverage cross-chain storage for different blockchains. In one of the Subspace presentations, they used a great slide to explain how this works, and I'm going to refer to this one now. As we can see, Subspace was initially planned to be a parachain on Polkadot. However, it is no longer the case because of the unique construction of Subspace that is not possible on Polkadot. However, it is still going to interact closely with Polkadot and its parachains, and it's still going to launch all new updates first on Polkadot. So here we have a beautifully interconnected system. We have the relay chain, which connects all the parachains and Subspace. All the parachains are part of the Polkadot network, and they have their own archival history, and Subspace allows them to store it all in the farmer network. So none of the parachains have to be personally responsible for that history. And Subspace stores its own archival history in the farmer network, and it also stores replicas of it, of how many replicas there are gonna be. Basically, what it allows for archival storage of different blockchains to be all in one place, and instead of being personally responsible for that, they can just allow Subspace to store it permanently and safely. Parachains can also store and retrieve information from Subspace apart from blockchain history. So let's say you're Moonbeam, one of the parachains on Polkadot, and you can store some NFTs on Subspace and retrieve them through the relay chain. Let's see how the project has been progressing until now. In 2018, Jeremiah Wagstaff, the CEO of the company and the co-founder, along with Nazar Makrinsky, the CTO of the company and the co-founder, they created Subspace Labs, a startup that is now working on the creation of Subspace Network. Currently, Subspace Network exists on the IS network, and anyone in the public can go and try it out. However, it is not incentivized, which means that there are no actual financial bonuses for trying it at this particular moment. The future plans include native tokens, those are called Subspace credits, and those are already available on the testnet for farmers who generate new blocks. Additionally, a community token sale is planned before the launch of the mainnet. However, it is likely to be available only for those who were early participants in the community or those who participated in the incentivized testnet. And the launch of the mainnet is planned at some time this year. Unfortunately, I haven't found any more specific information. Subspace Network also has an ambassador program which you can apply to through the website. However, the second round of applications has already been finished, where you can still apply in advance for the third one that is coming in the future. I'm going to leave many useful links in the description box, such as how to start farming, the latest testnet snapshot, as well as the white paper in Discord and all of that, so check that out. Thanks for watching until the end, and see you in the next one.